Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, and in the last part we saved Realm from a burning building. And found out that, well, maybe the Espers are hiding out over here, returning to the scene of the crime where they were first created in this cave over here. So I guess that's the only place we should be heading. So yeah, here we go. Okay, now I am actually going to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to equip Strago with the fire rod. Because I do think here, this is like the only place in the whole game where I think he's more useful in the front row than in the back row. What's this? Heal rod. That goes to, just loops around back into this room, so don't bother. Yeah, because these enemies are weak against fire. I wonder if one fire spell from Terra could take them all out. That'd be pretty cool. Fire, like... I don't know. But I think it's like slightly weaker than Ice and Bolt because it does cost less MP. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, the enemies in here give, like, the enemy... Maybe I will put him into the back row. I mean, if one fire spell can take out all of those guys, then... What about the heal rod? Battle power 2210. That's a lot, but what the heal rod actually does is... There are a lot of items like that in Final Fantasy 12, actually. What it does is it'll, what the heal rod does is you can hit your party members with it and it'll heal them or whatever, but I don't really find it as useful as Cure 2 or the like, so... Wait, what? Realm? Jeez, it must have just been, figment of my imagination. For a second I thought I saw Realm there. But I guess it must have just been... I don't know, a mirage or something, because, I mean, we left her back at Strago's house. I mean, how could just little old her get all the way up here fighting enemies and stuff like that? Terra learned something. Oh, did she learn Warp? She can't have learned Warp yet. Warp is only like ×2. I don't think I explained, but Warp works exactly the same as Dig in, the Pokemon games. Okay, there's a different enemy you can run into out here that I want to run into because Strago can actually learn a lore after them. No, it's not these Trillium guys. I don't know what any of the enemies here are weak against, so I'm just gonna go with fire on these guys. Well, they seem to be weak against dying, so maybe that's what it is. I'll show you how much, like... Yeah, oh well, they seem to be weak against that. What's that? Was that like Osmose or something? I don't know, it didn't do anything anyway. That's not the enemy that I was talking about. There's another enemy out here. But I better look. Yeah, look, see, 921. Those, like, they give a lot and lots of experience. As I said, I usually teach Strago... Like, I usually teach Strago to things like Shell and Reflect... Wait a second, was that okay, I'm seriously getting freaked out by all these realms I'm seeing all over the place. I think I'm just kind of gone crazy. But, what was I saying? No, these aren't the ones that the droids I'm looking for. I don't find Strago useful for... I really don't find him useful as a black mage or white mage for teaching him, like, the spells. I think what he's most useful for is... Well, because, like, his lores do enough damage for them to be useful. I think that his lores do enough damage for him to be good at offensive magic, that I just think if you're teaching him magic from Espers, you might as well, like, teach him other things. Like, you know, like Shell and Warp and Death, and I do teach him Bio and things like that, the kind of more odd ones, but geez, I still want to run into that enemy out here. I might just cut in case I don't run into him, because I don't want this video to go on forever. It's already been going on for like 5 minutes. Okay, here we are, Abolisher. And you can learn Strago's next lore from these guys, so let's just wait and see if they do it. There is, like, for every lore, there is a way to learn. All of the lores are really easy to learn. I'll show you, and there's an easy way to learn a lot of them. But, some of them are quite tricky to learn. I mean, some of them there's just no way getting around it. There it is, Pearlwind. Something you just have to wait. Well, now we can just kill them. what Whirlwind does is it's the same as White Wind is what it's called in other games. What it'll do is I don't know why I fought with Terra. Well, he's just healing himself. Is he? Oh no, he poisoned me. What am I doing? What Whirlwind does is it will heal your entire party for an amount equal to your HP, and I think it might heal status conditions as well. I'm not really that sure. Learned Whirlwind. So that's the second one that you can learn in this part. We won't be learning any more of them. We won't be learning any more of them until... Just do my little trick here. We won't be learning any more lures until I do that video, because I'll be showing you the way I like to learn them, because there is a way to make them easier. Oh, wait, no, I definitely saw her that time. I mean, there's no getting past that. What are all those golden lily things up there? Well, let's just make sure we're all healed up. I am going to put him in the front row with the fire rod, because I just don't see any reason not to. So yeah, I wonder what Realm is doing here. It's kind of reminding me of Jackie Chan. Do you know when Jackie Chan, the way Jackie would always tell Jade to, yeah, they're those statues everyone's banging on about. Would always tell Jade to wait behind, and then he'd be like, then she'd show up or whatever. Some faint letters are carved on the back of the stone figures. Locke, you probably just want to sell them or something. I mean, come on. Say, old man, what else can you tell us about these goddesses? Hey, quite, there she is. Okay, I saw you. They mightn't see you, but I do. They quite literally created magic as we know it. So, they're the goddesses of magic then. You could say that. That's just what you said. Of course he could say that. I can feel their power. The statues are the source of all magic. It's said that Esper made these images and put them in a very special place. These represent power beyond all comprehension. Well, then where are the real ones? Our Espers no doubt came to this island to bask in all this magical power. Bask? What, like, Ifrit is on a deck chair with his shades on in front of under that light hole or whatever. That'd be funny. Who are you waving at? Say, old timer, what happened to the stone goddesses? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where are the real ones? Legend has it that they're hidden somewhere beyond the reach of humans. I'd say they're beyond the shield gate. I wonder if the barrier that protects that place is generated by those stone goddesses. It would make sense, I suppose. Phew! What a story! Yeah, it's kind of hard to get your head round, I suppose. If the Espers were attracted there by those statues, they must be around here somewhere. Well, look, there's a door up there. Won't we go there? I think it's worth a look. Yeah, there might be stuff there you can sell. Anyway, let's... Him again! Gone again! It's Ultros. You stay away from those statues now. I mean, we want to sell them. Gahaha! These shiny statues are all mine. These'll get Siegfried's attention. Who, that clown from the train? He was stupid. Oh, they're glowing. They're beautiful. Ultros, you madman. Hey, Squidball, don't you ever learn? Oh, well, they always said I was a slow learner, but I eat fast. Ultros, you're such a you crazy fool. I was just thinking about you. I've more lives than I do arms. As usual, Ultros is weak against fire. And as usual, Ultros is a pushover once you know fire, as long as you know fire too. The reason I like to put the fire rod on Strago for Ultros is just because there's a chance that whenever you use a fire rod, there's a chance of it casting fire too. Just like whenever you use the flame saber. Yeah, you are making a nuisance of yourself. Yeah, sorry, my ass, I believe you. Thousands wouldn't. There's a chance every time you use the rod of casting fire too. Just like there's a chance every time you use the Blizzard Sword of casting Ice 1 or whatever. Well, the rods just kind of are like an upgrade to that kind of idea. This should finish him off. Soon enough, anyway. I don't want to damage him too much. Well, that's Realm? Realm? Grandpa! I'm here! What in darnation? Realm, I told you to stay at home! I couldn't miss the chance to practice my drawing. That's a monster, stay away! Say, sweetie, who are you? How dare you! I'm Ultros! Yeah, he's supposed to be kind of a big scary monster. Realm and Ultros? What are you doing? Shut up, Locke. Listen, Ulti, why don't you pose for me? I'm not one of your kiddie friends. Don't talk to me as if I were. I don't want a portrait. Forget it. I don't want to draw it anymore. It's okay. I'll just jump down from here. No! No, you can't do that. That Realm, I tell you, she's such a... Oh, she's so clever. How dare you bother that little girl? I'm not going to forgive you if you hurt her. Well, what do you want I should do, then? Leave him walk all over me, bollocks! Ask her to draw your portrait. She may actually make you look pleasant. Oh, this is such a hilarious fucking scene. This is so funny. Don't be so heartless. Well... Oh, alright. Uncle Ulti really wants you to do his portrait. Are you sure about that, Ultros? I mean, I'm warning you. Hee hee! You're gonna love it. At any rate, come here. Okay, we get to use Realm's sketch command, is what they want you to do for this. You can beat him normally, but you can beat him with sketch as well. I'll explain more about sketch in a minute, because there's a lot to explain. Oh look, it's Ultros. He's gonna use his tent. What? How can this be? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus! Oh, poor Ultros, I guess. He looked in the mirror and didn't like what he saw. Hey, did you see me? I was awesome! Wouldn't I be more helpful than Gramps? Gramps? She's so impetuous. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have you along. Yeah, Terra and Realm seem to have hit it off. Alright already, if you insist. That's better. She's such a bee, seriously. Now, as you can see, Realm is extremely, extremely frail. She probably has the lowest HP stat in the game, so definitely she's a back row baby. Memento Ring, more on that later. What the Memento Ring will do is it'll prevent instant death attacks. So like death or, yeah, like death. I think it might work on X Zone and all of those ones as well, but... yeah, that's what it does. It's one of the only items that'll actually... What am I doing? Will actually prevent instant death. I might as well go over Realm's character now. I have some time. She's... I'll just show you right now in her stats. She's only level 23, whereas Terra's level 25. She has a magic power stat of 46. Terra's is 57, but keep in mind, Terra has had all the level bonuses. So, like, for someone like Realm, who we only just got, who's got no Esper level bonuses, and who's only level 23, her magic power stat is absolutely gargantuan. She's, like, one of the most... She ends up being a really, really powerful magic caster. So that's why that's why you want to get her learning the basic magic straight away, like Bismarcky first. Well, if Locke could stop hogging it. Well, no, we might as well get her working on Madeline if Locke has Bismarcky. You want to start getting her the basic magic straight away, and you want her to learn, you want her to... What am I talking about? And you want to give her... Did I even take any damage in that? Oh yeah, I already healed. What am I doing then? Okay, I'm going equipping him with the Mithril Rod again. I'm putting him in the back. I just like the Fire Rod for that battle. I'm going to save... Oh yeah, you want to give her Zone Seek for all her level up bonuses. I'm going to save now, and I guess I'll see you in the next part of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, wherein we will hopefully find those Espers at last. So, see you next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI.